We mentioned LaxCon here, Greg, January 14th through 16th in Baltimore this year. What should some people who are going to expect from your presentation and what to look for?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for a long time. I love LaxCon. I love educating the coaches. I love the dynamic and the conversations we have. I learn stuff every year. So what Jerry and I are going to do in the live demo field this year is we are going to go over the FOA system based on how we would coach a session. How would we coach a practice? Not only the technical aspects of it, but the wing play aspects of it. Also the conditioning aspects of it, because Faceoff guys have a unique skill set and in a unique way that they need to be in shape for a game. Then we're also going to get into the rules because we have officials come every year and take a look, and we'll open it up to a Q&A on how we can make it more black and white for officials, make it easier for them to referee the face-off position so their lives are easier.
Well, I think you hit on something in teaching the coaches, because I think some coaches are like, all right, well, they go to you or Jerry or whoever, and they learn the face-off position, and then we're going to set the two guys off on the side and do it. And they sometimes don't have an understanding on it, especially what you're talking about with standing neutral grip. It may be more important now than ever for coaches to understand the position and be able to help these face-off guys figure out, all right, well, that didn't work. Why don't we go try this the next time you go out there?
You're absolutely right. And there's a reason that it's a terrible business decision. Let's be honest. Since we've started, we have pumped out over, hundreds of free videos on YouTube. We come to LaxCon every year and give away all of our information. We help every college coach, club coach, or high school coach that wants to come to one of our training sessions nearby and learn for free. This isn't our information. This is the sports. So our whole thought is, look, kids will still come to us and train, and our business will be fine. But if my kid learns from me and then he goes off to college and the college coach doesn't know what he's doing, that kid's going to suffer a plateau and not have a great career. So if we can offer this information to coaches so that they can reiterate what we're saying, we know the trajectory of the athlete will continue and everyone will be happy. So that's kind of why we are so adamant about teaching our system for free on all these different situations, because we believe in it. We know, obviously, look at our staff. I mean, what we've done is proof enough that our resume should say what we teach works.
When the change was made to standing neutral grip, and now the players know, like, this is it, at least for the foreseeable future, what's been the change now at the high school and middle school levels of the adjustments of different players that you coach on a regular basis?
Great question. I think, early on, Jerry and I were very dismayed by the fact that when the rule was changed, we immediately started pumping out content for free to help parents and coaches and players understand standing neutral grip. And because we were so feverishly trying to help, we got so much backlash of like, how can you just accept this change? And we were like, because we're adults. We could sit on Instagram and cry about this, but that's not going to help the kids. So we're glad people have understood it. We're glad people have come around. My kids, especially some that were a little bit whiny at the beginning, have thanked me for doing that, and I'm glad that they've come around. But I think for the federation rules, I have to give USA Lacrosse a ton of credit. And one of the reasons I'm excited for this year's LaxCon, Rick Lake, USA Lacrosse, when they were discussing the federation rules, updating them based on the NCAA rules, not only did they have a huge focus on getting it right from a technical standpoint and keeping kids safe, but they really wanted to help the officials. And they wanted to make this a more black and white face-off to make it easier for officials long-term from an education standpoint so that everyone can understand the standing neutral grip face-off for the next generation. And I'm really excited about the changes and tweaks they've made.